Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of Bossman, where we go for all the collection logs for all 29 titles. I didn't expect to be making this video so quickly, but the RNG just wouldn't stop. It was insane and basically was printing money over DXP, as I didn't have to worry about gaining XP. So let's get into the clips.
So we're starting off our Barrows grind at 45 KC, and we have 0 of the 39 items. This is going to be a very long grind. So according to the wiki, the drop rates for the Barrows Brothers is 1 in 73, but you get 7 rolls per kill, so basically 1 in 10. And then for Linza, as long as Linza is dead, you have a 1 in 192 chance of getting a piece, which is extra. So Linza's gonna take a while. We just got our first item, but I clicked it way too quickly. We got a Carol's crossbow. Oh, we got the last pet. That's actually so good. We have both pets done now, and now all we need to do is to get a crest.
So as DXP is approaching, I need to find some bossing to do that is very low impact in terms of how much I need to interact due to the insane amount of lag that comes with the first weekend of DXP. So I'm going to try out an hour of 2 at Pre-Ara. We look at the collection log. We have the pet already, and we've gotten a ton of the War Priest from AFKing those Spiritual Warriors. And then we just need to get all of the unique rare items. So that shouldn't take too long, as we already have the pet out of the way. But let's get into it. Ugh, an effigy. If only I could still gain XP. We just got our first drop. I was pretty AFK, almost missed it. Armadillo chain skirt. Turns out during that hour, we also got a God Shard 1 and 3. So don't need to worry about those, but I was too AFK to notice. Look at that. We were AFK, we got the buckler, and we just signed. Because I forgot to turn Soul Split on. Oh shit, I think that's back to back. Yeah, we got back to back boots and gloves. Chest plate. Nice. We're getting close. I think now we need the helmet and the hilt. Our first duplicate. Our inventory is getting a little full here. There we go, the hilt. Just look at this inventory. Now all we need is the helmet and we can move on. Keep getting these duplicates. Third gloves this inventory. The inventory is very full now. There we go. Armadillo helmet, which completes the log. That is the first log done, and this was really not that bad. We started at about 1600. This was 500 kills. Much shorter than I was planning on, at least 1,000 here. So I'm going to do one more Kriara for good luck, and then get out of here. So the next boss we're doing is Krill Tuthros, also known as Zami God Wars Dungeon. Going into it, it's much like the other God Wars Dungeon where we have all the untradables and the pet. We just need to get all the unique items. There's 9 in total here. Hopefully I can get as lucky at Arma. I also have the Soul Stone from doing hard mode. Basically what this does is you can store boss kills into it so you don't have to get kill count. I'm going to try out melee. This won't be AFK, but it should be good for getting some high kills per hour. Well, first kill we get a hood. Guess it's not stopping. Sammy Hilt, number 2. Gonna run out of inventory spots soon. Missed the recording, but I got Gloves of Subjugations here. No broadcast for that one, but still unique. Almost missed getting the Steam Battle Staff. Lack of beam doesn't help there. There's the garb. 6 items down with no duplicates. Couldn't ask for more. Pretty excited.
So we got a ward. So there's our first duplicate. Okay, so that hilt was from a minion. That was crazy. You can see 5 seconds after the kill was over. Well, this hilt was... No, it was from the boss. Okay, so that hilt was from the boss. I just was not paying attention.
So I just realized by looking at the buff bar on Krill that he is immune to poison damage, and I've been using weapon poison this whole time, so I'm going to stop drinking them. There we go. That's actually insane. We got the crest and the log done. Revenge is sweet done. So the crest sold at 42.3. So let's add that to the shard stack. So the shard stack is up to 15 mil now. Very nice. Oh, that's another unique. It's actually the first time I've ever gotten a Xerath bow, even before log. So we got the boots. All that's left is the gown. Got ourselves a Thorax plate buddy, another unique, 2 down. There we go, that's something. It's not dry. So first kill at Greg and we get a dormant body. I was supposed to profile this before I went in here, but I was so excited I forgot. I did 103 kills before, and I only have the dormants from now this kill and 4 on the log, so we got a lot to go, but we did get up to 5k rep with our seals from Vindicta. We'll work on doing that. And our seals from this one should get us 5k rep in the other 2 bosses pretty easily. Another dormant core body. Only 32 kills per hour, but that included a lot of learning time, so I'm hoping I can get that up to like 35 the next time we go, but no drops. Got another pair of boots. No broadcast for this one, but still a nice beam, a Zamorakian spear. Forgot to have my recorder open this morning, but we got a ward. There we go, we got the gown. Whale food is done. Very happy with that. So the next boss we're going to be doing is Bandos Godwar's Dungeon, also known as General Grador. Fairly easy boss, another AFK thing. In terms of collection logs, we have all the untradables and the Godsword shards from the previous bosses. As you can see, I did a ton of hard mode to get this pet back when they first came out, so I'm pretty proud of that, Casey, but we'll be doing normal mode to get all of these kills. Same similar setup as what we were doing in the other 2 Godwar's Dungeon. Our first Bandos drop. Pick up a nice little war shield here. And drop number 2. Well, this one's a duplicate. We just got an Amulet of the Forsaken. That's about 30 mil, wow. War shield number 3. This might be the troll drop we get here. Another pair of Bandos gloves as we're almost dead. Another pair of Bandos gloves. Too many gloves. Famous last words, but I think I'm starting to get the handle of Greg. With the Vamp Scrim, seem to be having basically full HP or near full HP by the end of the kill, and I can last an entire overload now without alternative healing, so I will take that. And we get a Dormant Legs. Big oof. It's 3 dormant so far at Grigorovich. There's our first good drop from Sliske. We got a Suskelian Essence, that's 1 in 64 with our max reputation. So we should get a couple of those by the time we get the crest in the main and offhand. All three of those are 1 in 128 drops.
Facets. More items to go.
Got our KBD head that knocks an item off to log. This is a pretty common drop. I think it's 1 in 256, so I wasn't too worried about getting that, but it's nice to have checked off. Don't die, don't die. Oh no. Yeah, I don't have any anti-fire, so I'm gonna die, but for sign. But we picked up the boots. With over 1,000 kills, we now have another threshold at KBD, so we have a 3 in 2,500 drop rate for the pet. So the next boss on the docket that we needed to start was Araxor. Now 2-3. So that was my timeline to start this. We look at the drop log. I had about 1,900 kills before the drop log came out, and I did a little bit last week, and I have a fang, 3 eyes, and a spider leg bottom on log. I still need to get the top, middle, a web, and the pheromone. If we go dry on the web and we finished off the spider leg middle and top, I'm probably going to go ahead and melee till that's done, just because that's double the drop rate, but we will see. Good luck me. Got a pheromone. That's the first item on the log. 2 onyxes. 420 blaze it. We got the web, so all we need is to complete a leg now. And with that great drop of the web, 1 in 480 by the way, that's going to do it for the drop portion of the episode. Now we're going to move into looking at the logs, and as always, we're going to start with Nex. Didn't get to much Nex with all of the AFKing with DXP weekend, but we did pick up a Zerite bow and a duplicate Virtus gloves. Not much Rax was done, but I'm not going to complain about 2 items being checked off in 21 KC. That web was absolutely insane. Now moving on to the God Wars Dungeon 2 update, and it's really nice to see that check mark beside Vindicta. I couldn't have basically got it done in 300 kills, which is just absolutely insane. And we moved on to Greg once we got 5k rep there. I did get a second Sliskelion Essence that I didn't have the clip of. So that's 22 mil and about 150 kills. So not bad even when you don't include all the common drops. I'll be working on Greg. Basically the plan is to do 1 God Wars Dungeon 2 boss at a time and just move on that. So when I'm done with Greg, I'll probably get 5k rep in Twins, do that, and then move on to Hellweir. Looking at God Wars Dungeon 1 and the Arma log, I'm glad to get that done. We got pretty lucky with the distribution of drops, as we had a total of 11 unique drops and they split across the 7 items. It's a little unfortunate that the duplicates we did get were the cheap items in buckler, gloves, and boots, but I'm not going to complain about that being done in 431 kills. KBD, we're making progress. It's a great AFK boss when I literally can't pay attention at all, though I do die a lot. I think I'm already at 6 or 7 deaths, usually when the potion reservoir runs out. But we'll be there for quite a while, as there are 2 more 1 in 2k drops to get, and the pet. Great to see that checkmark. That gives us 5 total, 3 of which have been gained in the series. This one only took us about 900 kills, and at about 75-ish per hour, you're only looking at about 10 or 12 hours. And we got really lucky with the split of items, as we only needed 12 unique drops in order to fill the 8 spots. And the final slide, the Barrow slide. Get used to seeing this slide because it's going to be at the end of every episode. I've kind of morphed my Barrows into, if I have 15 or 20 minutes to kill, don't really want to activate an aura, just need something to do, I go do a couple chests and then get the drops, hopefully. I did end up getting a Torag's helm, which I don't have the clip for, so that wasn't included. but having one Amulet of Forsaken already is really nice. I'm glad I went for this log after Archaeology, as by the time we're done with barrows, I imagine we'll have at least double digits of them. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the episode. That's going to be it for today. I did decide on chronological versus every boss at once, as you might have been able to tell, though I did take some liberties of moving bosses around that weren't pure chronological when it made sense, so it wasn't too much back and forth. So let me know if you like the editing style. If you want to see more, subscribe and turn notifications on. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Have a good one.